Now in this workshop, we're going to create our contact page. I'm going to go ahead and choose to create a new page by choosing Page on the tab up top. I'm going to create a new page, and what I'd like to do is I'm going to name this page Contact. I choose OK. Our third page, Contact, is listed below. And again, you notice there are no objects. So just like the last workshop, I can go to my video page. I can left-click navbar, hold down Control, select my home, video, and contact, and simply go up to the top and copy my objects and paste them onto that third page. So again, we get that navigation. Now on this contact page, let's go ahead and create another headline across the top. I'm going to choose Insert, Headline, drag out a box. We're going to type information about New York. I choose OK. My headline is listed across the top. And again, let's affect the look and feel. I choose the top listing. I'm going to go to Effects, go back to Transform, and I'm going to change that. So what I'd like to put on this page is some contact information as well as some basic information if people are interested in going to visit New York. I'm going to insert another picture by going up to the Insert tab. I'm going to choose to insert a picture. I'm going to left-click and drag out a box, navigate to where my picture is located, and choose Open, and choose OK. So what we're going to list below here is some basic facts about New York City. I'm going to put a few web links inside of that page to give them further information. And then we're going to go ahead and make the pages talk to each other. Now to add text inside of Mediator, we saw how to insert a headline. Let's see if we want to insert multiple lines of text. I use my text tool. I drag out a box inside of my web page itself. And now I'm given the flexibility to type. Let's say, planning a trip. Here's what you should consider. Now once I'm inside of this text box, I can choose to highlight my text. I can change any of the font that I'd like to. If I want to change it to a more dynamic looking font, I could choose to. I can change the size, again making that bold, underline if I'd like to. I can change the font color if I chose to. Let's go ahead and do that and make that a blue color as well. I can also choose to change the justification. Let's say I'd like to align that to the center of the box that I've created. Now once I'm inside of this text box, I have the flexibility to do a number of different topics. I can choose to insert images right into my text box if I chose to. I can create hyperlinks, which I will show you in a moment. I even have the ability to create a table inside of my text box to really separate my content. Now in this case, I'm going to create some topics that I'd like to talk about. I'm going to choose to left align, and what I'd like to do is to add some text or topics for my viewers. I'm going to create a bullet point list by choosing bullets, and I'm going to go ahead and type shopping. I'm going to create dining, arts, and entertainment. Now I don't want these to be underlined as well, so what I'm going to do is highlight these words. I'm going to change this so they're not underlined, and I'd like to also make that font color black. Now if I was to deselect outside of my text box by left-clicking, you'll see now that I have a text box listed, and I can choose to create some further content if I'd like to. So let's go back into our text box by double left-clicking. Next to shopping, let's type, click here for more information. I'm going to go ahead and choose dining and type the same thing. Click here for more information. If I have any spelling errors, I can right-click and choose corrections and choose the correct text that I'd like to create. And I also have the flexibility of highlighting text objects. I can choose to copy them and paste them on the individual lines. In this case, it's for arts, so I can change information to read arts. I'll do it one more time here for entertainment and change that to entertainment. Now you'll notice that the text box is not large enough to fit entertainment on that same line, so what I can simply do is I can click outside of my text box, and I have the ability to resize my text box right on the Mediator page. You'll see now that it's listed all on one line, and I can align that text box so it's lined up with the rest of my objects. That concludes creating the contact page on our website. Stay tuned on our next tutorial where we're going to make the buttons become interactive, and we're also going to create some hyperlinks so that when we click on a certain text object, it takes us to a website to view further information. So stay tuned.